You know what? I don't know what the is going on here anymore. Look, I have a dog. What's a language you'd like to learn? I don't know. Probably English. Does anybody remember the girl group Dream? No. Wait, is that their name? Forgettable. Running a country is very stressful. I was about to say special. What's wrong with me? Just because you had turned a year older doesn't mean you just get your ass eaten. None of this is funny. It's not that funny. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my god, I have to giggle so bad. It wasn't even that funny. It's so sad how it hurts. I'm crying. Chongus hates it. Come back, honey. It was like silly or whatever. It wasn't that funny. But I can't stop laughing. It was so stupid.
No, actually, definitely did kill himself. We saw a video footage.
Oh my god! I can't stop crying! Hi, honey. It's okay. This isn't something that you just announced, sir. I think Courtney just broke. I know. It was funny. Chongus, what's wrong? Can someone please? I was gonna say, I don't know anymore. Oh, my fart cone. It just encourages retarded behavior. Oh, you guys. I don't think we need to watch some dude with a wine-stained mouth who brushes his hair with a balloon whine and cry about a man he hasn't spoken to in 10 years. It was fine. What was I doing again? Poor kid. It was kind of his fault. I'm drinking my Coors Light. Kiss my husband goodnight. Then I got in my truck. And then I yelled out, "What the?" This ain't your typical honky tonk. It's a really good song. A beep, 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 beep. This is Penelope Show. Do, 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 do. We're do, no, no. Boop, 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 boop. It's the Penelope Show. That's your song. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. The Penelope Show. Oh. You couldn't give a about this, could you? Yeah. So what I've gathered from this is that I don't know what I'm talking about. Look who I have. Surprise, surprise. I love you. Should I set her down? We have a nighttime background. Oh, I forgot to put on my lipstick. That's the problem. We have a nighttime background because it's nighttime. That's all. Guess what, members? It's about that time. The fan is too much. I need to adjust the fan a bit, but it's about that time. I think what we're going to do is another Saturday stream. And I think this time what we're going to do, we're going to have a little bit more structure, I think. We'll see. If you're going to occupy my hand, you need to show the people why. You're just a baby. Oh, by the way, you guys. So, also, what's about that time is I have to get Cricket's prescription filled. Yet again, I can't just call in and get a refill. No. So tomorrow I get to call Walgreens and see if they actually do have those prescription refills that the clinic claimed that they apparently had. And I hope they do, because I don't want to have to go through all this. The thing is, I'm going to have to actually call the farm or the vet and be like, hey, so you guys got this mixed up and you need to fix it. And it's just going to be a pain in my ass, and I really don't want to deal with it. But the thing is, I knew I had a feeling I should have checked sooner. Because this only gives me like 2 days before it. I appreciate you, but it's too much. Oh, this chair sucks. So that's what's going on over here. What are you gonna do? Very annoyed. I have that Penelope song stuck in my head. All right, let's see if I saved any wholesome videos, or if there's just another wholesome video that we, or if there's a wholesome video that we want to rewatch. Yeah, we can undo that. Get rid of that Whitney Cummings video. Barf. She's done. We'll undo that. Oh, here's a cute one we didn't watch yet. Look at this bulldog. Oh, wait, I haven't said hi to everybody. Whoops. No, this one does not. Actually, AV Tom, this one does not have a back burger flap. There's only one of those. It has a hood. It's the dinosaur one. All right, let's say hi to everybody. Hi, Saw and Carrie R and Bree the Booker and Gabriel has some news here. GTA 6 got delayed again. I'm just gonna tell you something. I think GTA 6 is the Rihanna video games. You think they're gonna release something, but they're just not. People have been begging for music from Rihanna forever. And here's the thing. I just realized she might have released music and I just don't know. I just remember the bitch better have my money. And that's like the last time I heard anything from her. Can I just say something? That's like the only good song. That's like, I remember when that one song that "Where Have You Been?" I remember when that came out, and I was at this guy's house. It was like, well, I don't know if this is like typical anywhere else, but it was very prominent in Seattle, where like, it was a gay guy and he had like 50 gay roommates, and we'd all go out and party together. He had like I think 2 roommates really, but we were like hanging out at his apartment, having a good time, and he was like, "Oh my god, the new Rihanna song, it's so good." And then it was "Where have you been? 'Cause I haven't seen you out." And I was like, I don't. It was just like when this girl like posted a clip. She was in Hawaii. She posted this clip on Facebook. It was fine to use Facebook back in 2011. Leave me alone. And she like posted a clip with the "Shine Bright Like a Diamond" song. And she's like, "This is my Hawaii jam." And I tried listening to it because I was like, I want to get into this Hawaii jam feel. And I was like, God, there's nothing to this song. I'm sorry, but maybe it's just me being a Britney Spears person, okay? Like, "Oops, I Did It Again" was a freaking banger. "Baby One More Time" was a freaking banger. "Toxic" is still like the best. It's in the top 3. Honestly, I feel like these top 3 best pop songs ever, they're very interchangeable with each other. But "Toxic" is one of them, okay? That song, absolute banger. Britney Spears does banger after banger. It's the same thing. Okay, not Britney, but with Rihanna and Cher and Madonna, it's all the same thing. They were super popular, and I can't figure out why. I'm trying to think of like a Madonna song that's like, yeah, this is like a yes. That Evita song, Frozen. No. "True Blue, baby, I love you." None of those are Mbop or "Toxic" by Britney Spears. You know what the third one is? "Head Automatica," "Beating Heart Baby." That song is a freaking banger. They didn't shoot to massive stardom like Rihanna or Madonna. What is this? Anyway, I'm saying very controversial things. We're losing subscribers as we speak. All right, let's continue saying hello. Courtney Russ, hello. Anne Frank. It sounded like I just said Anne Frank. Is Anne Frank here? Frank, Swiss Miss Coco, you wore me up inside. Oh, that's cute. And Ashley Lane, hello. Avy Tom, hello. Matt Stam is here, you guys. Hello, and McGuinevere. And who else? Who else? Did I miss anybody? Michael Coulter's here. Hello, Michael Coulter. And James is here. Hello. The intro song is still gonna eat my snack. It's like 4 minutes, you guys. The intro is like, I think 5 minutes. I remember, who was it? Somebody was complaining about how long the old intro was. That was a good one. You should just use that one again. I'm glad she wasn't talking about her lady time. Well, you know what? It's kind of similar to that. You know, it happens once a month. And we're all painfully annoying. I don't know. Aaron James here. Hello. I just dealt with the same with Walgreens. 3 days of back and forth between provider and pharmacy. Just refill the scripts. Not complicated. Oh, well, my first issue was back in September. I got the written prescription from the vet in late August. And I was like, hey, so when we first had Cricket on this medication, we would get like 5 months of refills. And the last few months, you've been giving me only 1 month worth of refills. I'm wondering if we can go back to getting the 5 months of refills. Cause like having to do this whole, like I request it, have to wait 3 days, come and pick it up, and then have to go drop it off. It's a lot. It would be nice if for like a few months out of the year, I could just call it in and have it refilled. And they're like, okay, yeah. So then I went to the pharmacy, but that pharmacy was bought out by CVS and they were closed. And I didn't know that there was another location close by because I never went to that location because I didn't use CVS. And so I was like, whatever, there's a Walgreens down the street. I'll just go there. They didn't have her prescription and she needed 30 milligram. They only had the 15. So I waited a couple of days and then they were like, we can only, we're going to do a partial for 5 days while we wait to get the 30 milligram in. And I was like, okay, that's fine. As long as I can just put my dog on the medication so she doesn't have a freaking seizure. That's all I care about. So a few days goes by. They still don't have it. So they filled the whole thing with the 15 milligram instead of the 30. That's fine. She still had enough to get her through the month. That's all I care about. So I contacted the pharmacy again, or the vet again, because again, remember, like at the end of August, I said, hey, the next time we get this refilled, can I get it refilled at, next time I get the prescription, can I get refills on it? So I'm thinking that the following month, that means that they're going to put 5 months refills on it. I don't think this actually happened, but they claimed that Walgreens had the refills. And I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense because the prescription you gave me didn't have refills on it. I asked you so when they said, when they asked you if it was okay to do 15 milligrams instead of 30, they just double up the amount of pills. You guys also sent in the refills? Why? I didn't ask you to do that. And you didn't tell me that you did that. Nobody told me that you did that. So what are we doing here? And the person that I was talking to about this just kept repeating herself, was like, you shouldn't have to come in every single month to get the prescription. I was like, I know, that's why I asked you to do that. But it was for this one. So I was like, well, I don't want to go to Walgreens. I hate Walgreens. So then they were like, okay, well, Costco has them. We called them, they have it. So you can come and get another printed prescription. Like, the fucking one I asked for anyway. Instead of having to go through Walgreens, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, fine. They didn't put the refills on it. I just checked the bottle. It says no refills. I'm like, oh my God. Why are you so obsessed with me? If you want me to come in every single month, just say that, because this is really driving me crazy. Like, I would rather plan this out in advance that I have to like come in here and show off my face. If that you want me here so badly, give me a job there. If you want me there that badly, just give me a fucking job. My God, like what are we doing here? Why do you so badly want me to come in here so often? It's exhausting. I'm tired of it. I don't know why you like seeing me so often. This is annoying. Anyway. Wow, this was really kind of you, Aaron. You can fuck off. Courtney, who does the group that does your outro? It was just an AI song on Suno. Tim F, what up? Walgreens and CVS suck. Yep, they're terrible. They are the worst. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're the worst. I mean, thankfully, like it looks like Costco's looking promising. Like when I was like really bitching at the pharmacist or at the vet about it, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. This is really exhausting. Like this is really frustrating for me. I don't want to have to do this all the time. So can we please have a resolution? And they were just like, oh, just go to Costco. They're the only ones that haven't been a nightmare for me. So I'm like, okay. Just remember. I just feel like I have a curse on me and this is going to go really bad. Hang out with 50 gay men and I have the best prospects. I said this happened in 2011. Do you know what year it is? Please keep up. Learn to keep up. My God. Adam, what up? Plotbot's here with his nonsense again, and we love it with my hand. We don't know what he did with his hand, and we're not going to ask. But good to see you here. All right. Oh, yeah, we were going to watch the Bulldog. Now that we've gotten all that out of the way. I like Plotbot. We do like Plotbot. He won't let me make his comments into songs, which hurts my feelings. But oh well. We still like his the whatever the hell is going on there. Okay, let's look at this dog.
I just go get another one.
Big silly
like,
thing.
I won't do that again.
Don't get bulldog.
Sherman! Sherman! What? That took all.
Hey, retard. I said I hung out with them in 2011. I didn't say being gay changed in 15 years. I said that I hung out with them back then. I didn't say I do it anymore. What up, dude? Courtney with her Victorian England notions of what is appropriate. Don't know what that means. Thank you, Plotbot. Anyway, back to the dog.
I got the whole thing on video.
That took all my might to get him out the first time.
I knew he was about to do it again.
I know. Come on. We're going to do this again. Last time.
Come on, Sherman. And this time, he need a leash on now. He must have fun getting out the first time. Don't get in another one. All right,
Sherman!
There's a leash over here for him.
Okay.
Oh, what a dumb dog. I love dogs. They're so stupid. All right, here's another dumb dog.
All right, here we go. First drink of the day. Gotta fill up. Gotta reload. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, he's a little old baby.
Go ahead. Go pee
Here he
on
goes.
the edge of the pad, right on the floor. Good
Yep,
job.
there we go.
Good job. That'll leak over nicely. All right. All right, buddy. Now step in the pee, please. Thank you. Okay, now go smell the vent, perhaps. There we go. Sniff, sniff, sniffaroo. All right, here we go.
Oh, man. should have made him size holes. So cute. All right. Let's see here. Hold on. As usual, none of this is really in order. Okay. So, first of all, no. Let's just, Michael Coulter is going to be very happy about this. We're going to talk about his girlfriend. Sydney Sweeney did an interview with GQ. And now I have the whole article here. We can read it, but we know how that gets when we read stuff. I would say I'd leave it up to you guys, but I know how that goes also. Hi. You're very sweet. But, okay, let's see here. So we're going to watch a couple of these clips. I think some of them kind of overlap. So I apologize for that. But at first I was like, okay, this seems like it's pretty okay. Like it didn't seem like she was kind of asking questions to let Sydney Sweeney sort of like talk about what, like the weird attacks that she got from the jeans commercials and stuff. But then I realized after rewatching it that something's off with the interviewer. So we're gonna take a look here.
I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, and
this already is kind of weird because the thing is, like, I think a lot of people aren't smart enough to know that Sydney Sweeney has already, like, people have made attempts at canceling her before. Like when I think it was her dad, it was either her mom or her dad, had a 60th birthday party, and they had a Make 60 Great Again themed birthday party, and like there was the blue line cake and all this stuff, and she had a little cowboy hat on. It was very cute. And people were losing their minds about that, thinking that she was a horrible person. And all the people that were talking trash about her didn't faze her at all. So to say that, oh, it must have been so nice to have, somebody so public on my side. She doesn't care. She has her family. And that it's clear to me, at least, that that's way more important to her than whatever happens in the public. If something happens in the public, she spends time with her family. Why do all the interviewers talking to Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo start crying and talking about bringing light into the room? Dude, that's also weird. I haven't seen any of the promos this year. Last year, it was absolutely insane. Boobs can never be canceled. And I think that's what we have all learned, is that boobs can't be canceled. But like, it's just clear to me, like it doesn't, she lets it roll for her shoulders. Her family supports her, and she spends more time with her family and doesn't really care about what happens in the media.
Thankful that somebody had my back in public, and conveniently some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
Also, really stupid question. That right there, it just tells me, like, okay, the way that she worded this and everything is just so stupid. It's clear that she's very scared of wording this wrong, because she doesn't like Sydney Sweeney. Like she probably wanted to do this to be like, yeah, in your face, like do some sort of gotcha, and is now nervous because she doesn't want to actually do that now that she's in the room with her.
I don't think that it's not that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that.
Nope, she didn't care. She didn't think about it at all. She didn't think about it at all.
Just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So I didn't really see a lot of it.
AKA,
really
she has a life. She has a life. Huh. Weird. If you have a life, you're not online enough.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, you know, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No.
The criticism of the
amazing. You can see she's like building it up. Like, well, you know, there's like criticism over you, and she also slurred her words really heavily. That was like, it was really confusing for me to understand what she was saying at first. But don't get me wrong, I do it all the time too, but I'm also not getting paid, you know, a shit load of money to be a journalist to ask these questions. So I don't think about it that much. Perhaps if I slurred my words less, more people would watch this and I would be getting paid more money, but no. Nope. But here she is. She's like, oh my God, are you worried that like people aren't going to want to go see your movie because of this criticism? She's like, no.
Like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority.
White people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. I think everybody should joke about anything. Yeah.
Joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
And that is amazing that she said this. So she brought up the jeans ad and then goes, you know, since we're talking about this, I want to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically. Give me the opportunity. She's Sydney freaking Sweeney. She could talk about that anywhere and anytime she wants to. She doesn't need to rely on you. Which, by the way, why does this lady look so much like Elizabeth Moss in Handmaid's Tale? What is this? Why is it? It seems to me like all the ladies that are like this start looking like Elizabeth Moss from Handmaid's Tale. Am I going crazy with that? Maybe I'm delusional, but what is this
about that specifically?
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Woo! And there it is. Oh, sorry, that was a bad pause. No, I don't want to talk about this. And if there's something I do want to talk about, I will talk about it when I want to. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. A queen. My God. What an iconic moment. I can't believe. Oh. Okay, I think this one's another good one. There's one. Oops, sorry. There's one other one that I saved that overlaps with that one, but we're gonna watch this one.
You have become very swept up in politics, and so I wondered if that has surprised you as you put your ideas and yourself into art, not commentary.
I've always believed that I'm not here to tell people what to think. I'm just here to kind of open their eyes to different ideas. And so I think that's why I gravitate towards characters and stories that are complicated and are maybe morally questionable, and characters that are on the page hard to like, but then you find the humanity underneath them. And that's what I've always leaned towards.
I think a lot of people feel like it's better for art if artists can keep themselves a little bit separate from politics.
Yeah, you are here to entertain me, not talk politics with me.
Yeah, I've never talked about my personal life.
I know. So what I'm going to do is talk about your year as a phenomenon in the culture. Okay. And a big thing that happened to you this year is that you ended your engagement, and I got push notifications about it. And we all sort of looked up and we're like, oh, Sydney Sweeney isn't just a talented actress and an up and coming producer. She's someone that people are really obsessed with and really fascinated by.
Oh man.
I know. And
I forgot about the engagement.
I wondered, did your sense of your own fame change this year?
No. I surround myself with a really, really strong group of people who have been in my life since I was little. They take me out of Hollywood, take me out of this bubble, and remind me what the real world is, and that that's where I exist. The idea of fame, it doesn't apply to my personal life. I'm just Sid.
Oh, she's so cute. So there you have it, everybody. That was the GQ. That was part of the GQ interview. There is, we do have a link to the whole thing if you guys want to read it. But again, like I said, we tend to get carried away, and we don't get carried away. We get distracted because we have EDD. So, you know, but she handled that really well. The thing is, like, you can really tell how uncomfortable with those questions the interviewer was, because I would put money on it that she really wanted to be like, yes, I'm gonna just rub it in her face and she's a bad person. And then she realized, like, oh, she's like, even when she was saying like, oh, like, she's not just a talented actress, she's like a regular person or whatever. Like, she started to realize, like, oh shoot, like, we're probably too obsessed with the stuff that she does and says. Maybe I should back off. Yeah, I was very fascinated by how stupid all that was. All right, let's look at some super chats. Russell Hall with the $2. So what'd you do after the show? Maybe I showed my back burger to the moon. Maybe I didn't. You know what I noticed? There was a lot of people on X, formerly known as Twitter, were talking about how big and bold the moon was. Do you think that the moon got excited with all the back burger aimed at it, and it got like, it like beamed more? Like the sun was like, oh, we should put more light on you. Or it was like absorbing more light from the sun, or not absorbing or reflecting more light from the sun because it was so excited for all the back burger. It needed to illuminate it more. That's what I thought. Morgan with the $2. Entertain me. Yeah, exact. Dance for me, you freaking clown. Okay, maybe, but you did. I don't know, maybe. The interviewer was fully autistic. She could barely make eye contact. Dude, there was something going on there. Like, I definitely think that, like, she probably did have some neurodivergence going on. It looked like that, but there was a lot of discomfort there that just kind of, it sent off some red flags. Like, I think she really went into it thinking that she was going to be able to like catch her in something or call her out for something or make things uncomfortable. And then she realized, like, oh, this is just going to make me look uncomfortable. You guys, okay, I have a confession to make. I need to adjust the green screen back here I'm scared to though, because this onesie is more see-through than those pants were. But I really need to adjust it. Yeah. I remember. Ow. I get larger and more excited by back burger. Frank is the moon. Oh man. According to the Australian chick, the moon is bigger than the earth or something. The only Australian chick I know is Raygun. Did she say something? Speaking of the moon, okay, I saw some clips of Buzz Aldrin doing interviews saying that the moon landing didn't actually happen. Has anyone seen this? Is this real? Do I need to deep dive this, or is it just fake shit? Because I find it fascinating that I've seen him post to Twitter like a few times about like, this is the anniversary of the moon landing. I was there. Ooh. And then suddenly now he's like, I mean, he's old. So is he just like, whatever, I'm going to die anyway, so it doesn't matter if they assassinate me. Pfft, wasn't real. Ha! They are fake. What are the moon? The moons? The back burgers to the moon? Boobs. What are fake? Buzz, the videos. Duh. Buzz has punched people for saying the moon landing was fake. Well, I wonder though, if that was like him being afraid that the CIA was gonna be like, don't you dare be telling people that the moon landing was fake. And then now that he's like, well, I'm gonna die anyway, so who cares? Most of IG are fake IG posts. Oh, I don't use Instagram like almost ever. Do you remember the clip you showed of the dating show? Wasn't that here? Of Ronnie? I don't know what that has to do with the moon landing. What? Kim K doesn't believe it. I know her source was just go to TikTok. Like, okay, no. Listen, if somebody is going to say something, it sounds like, oh, I'm intrigued, I'm gonna go research it myself. So this, what happened was, I saw a clip. It was on Twitter, so it's not like it's that much better. But the thing is that like I saw the clip. It was like multiple clips of Buzz Aldrin, older than dirt. Like, yeah, it wasn't real. Although one of them, though, he was like shaming a little kid for believing it. So I'm like, come on, that's not fair. Like, I get it. Like for me, everyone just seems like a little small child if they're like more than 10 years younger than me. So like, maybe that's him too. He's like, I can't tell if this is like actually a small child or if this is like an adult small child that just seems like a small child because I'm 900 years old, you know? The movie is called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon. Well, is that what I saw? Was an actor and I just believed that it was truly Buzz Aldrin. It was just from some movie. I don't understand what this means. A funny thing happened on the way to the moon is the exposed 100% verified fake footage. Interesting. Yeah, what about gold mining ETFs? What are you going to do? So I don't know. I feel like it's a rabbit hole that I don't know if it's a rabbit hole that I really want to go down or not. Because here's the thing. There has been mention that the footage of them going to the moon was recorded over, and that's why we don't have footage of it. You saw Buzz telling Conan O'Brien they didn't go. I don't think it was Conan O'Brien. It's like flat Earth, fun but silly. Well, like, because here's the thing with the whole flat Earth thing. The only images I've ever seen of any planets, were they were taken by somebody else, and I'm just blindly believing that that's what all of them look like. So the only way I'm going to be able to confirm 100% that the Earth is flat or round is by going out to outer space myself and taking pictures. The chick who said the moon was bigger than the Earth, and the dude was like, no, it's not. Does anyone else remember that? Was that in Keanu Street? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about at all. I mean, unless I just completely blacked that out, but I don't remember talking about that at all. Or Buzz telling a little girl we did not go. Okay, well, no, I've already seen that, but like, I don't know if that's real or not. How about a real conspiracy? The Vegas shooting was an actual assassination attempt on the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. Was the Prince of Saudi Arabia there? Wasn't the Vegas shooting, wasn't that just at some country concert? Does the Prince of Saudi Arabia like country music? That's interesting. I thought country music was like, you got to be like an American. So that's crazy that the Prince of Saudi Arabia, here, I'm just going to tell you a little something. I actually personally know 2 people that were at that concert and had to like report back to work to let them know that they were safe. I don't imagine that they're going to the same events as the Prince of Saudi Arabia. He was in the same hotel. Okay. But why was it at the concert? That's the part that I really, it was at Prince Abdullah Mohammed. Is that the real name, or were you just making that up? Like the assassinator got it wrong. Like he went to the wrong event. Because like, I mean, that makes sense though, because it does seem like even our leaders are getting just like dumber and dumber and dumber. Like then again, I mean, they were flubbing things up pretty hard back in the day. Like, weren't they, didn't they try to like give Fidel Castro an exploding cigar or something like that? Something really stupid. Like they were trying really hard. Like they were trying really hard to take down, I think it was Fidel Castro, right? I think it was Fidel Castro. And they were like struggling. And like at one point they tried to send him something really stupid like that. Like MK Ultra, when they kidnapped, they got the cat, they got a stray cat, and they performed surgery on the poor baby. And they put a spy cam like surgically in the cat, but they didn't realize like you can't just like train cats. So the cat ran away. They just immediately, the camera was there in the cat, and then the cat just ran off. And they're like, oh, whoops, like we didn't think this one through. Like what did you think the cat was gonna do? You set the cat free. Like you didn't keep it like in a house or in an apartment where you were inviting these people over that you wanted to spy on. You needed to send it to somebody to spy on. And you didn't think that like you had to tell the cat where to go. Morgan, thank you for the $2. Girl and Buzz footage is real. Conan O'Brien is real. Interesting. He has a forgettable mind. Yeah, he had who was the assassin? Bugs Bunny. He wasn't at the event. He was visiting another person that was in the Saudi royal family. So the assassinator was dumb and went to the wrong place. I don't really get it. The other royal owns part of the hotel. Scooter Smith, what up? You're looking absolutely stunning tonight. Well, thank you. I've been very tired. I almost didn't stream tonight. I was very just out of it. But sorry, I accidentally hit play on one of those. Phew. They keep playing in my ear, and it was very scary. Well, it wasn't scary. It just was startling. Get Bill Gates on the bat phone. Yeah. So the thing is, like, I mean, over time, they were really they've flubbed a lot of missions. I'll send you a documentary about it. The whole thing is bizarre. Okay. I mean, the thing is, that Vegas event, there's some, like, nothing about it adds up. The added Saudi prince situation is very confusing to me, but maybe the documentary will clear things up. I've heard the theory that the moon is an alien or demon structure, and it's where our souls are recycled for reincarnation. I believe that the moon landing was real. They told us to never go back. This is actually one reason why I feel like the moon landing was fake. They were out of money and resources for the dick measuring contest that was the Cold War. They were trying too hard to prove to Russia that they were the ones. Well, I guess it's us. We're the ones that our dick is the biggest. And they put billions of dollars into this adventure to the moon. And all they wanted to do was they just wanted to end the dick measuring contest is all. That's all they wanted to do. They wanted it to be over because they couldn't put any more money into proving that they were like the cool ones, or they were like the rich ones or whatever, smart ones. And they needed desperately to land on the moon to bring it to an end, because otherwise they would have lost the dick measuring contest, which would have, I guess, made America more vulnerable to getting blown up. This is what I don't understand. What was the point of any of it? Wasn't the point of it was to be like, hey, by the way, we got all this stuff, so you better not mess with us. Ugh. Like, they can still mess with you. Whether we landed on the moon or not, like, Russia could still mess with us if they wanted to. I don't know how it would have ended for them. And I mean, I feel like it wasn't long before. I mean, I guess in the 60s, this was like 20 years out or whatever, but like, come on. They already had to deal with Hitler and his mess, right? Like, wouldn't you just be like, I don't want to. Then again, it was Stalin and he was a maniac. How long was Stalin in office? Hi, honey. You're so sweet. Good Lord. After Lenin's death in 24, Stalin outmaneuvered rivals to gain control of the Communist Party. Stalin was in power for 30 years, from the mid-20s until 1953. How did he have anybody left to rule over? They were all starving to death and having to eat each other to stay alive. Like, he wasn't allowing them to eat food. How did that last for 30 years? They must have all started off like, so he died in the mid-50s, so that wasn't him. It wasn't him during the dick measuring contest, because the dick measuring contest was in the 60s. Who the fuck was it then? Wait, who was it? Who the hell? Who was Stalin's wife? Yeah. No. Not predecessor. Ah! Oh. Okay, either way, it was Khrushchev. Yes, it looks like it was Melenkov right after he died, and then after a few months, Khrushchev gained control of the Communist Party. So was it okay? I'm asking too many questions. I'm sorry. I'm very stupid, you guys. I wasn't able to learn all this when I originally should have. So it wasn't Stalin, but it still seemed. I mean, if they were in control, there was still a communist country. That just tells me that whoever was in power was still an absolute maniac, and Ronald Reagan was not ever in power in Russia, but good try. Yeah, I need it. Google just knows. Is Richard Nixon okay? That makes way more sense. I was watching these people like go, like they were going over it and they were like improving a bunch of stuff, and it was like a really funny, like kind of made up story about the moon landing. And the whole time, like they were acting like they were talking about it as if JFK was the president at the time, and I was like, I think he didn't have a head anymore. Like I'm pretty sure he already went to Dallas by this time. Like I know I don't know a lot. I have a lot of questions. There's a lot of things that I still have questions. I don't know. Like I couldn't properly educate anybody on this, but I feel like he he already went to Dallas with the top down. And I was right. So it was Richard Nixon. Nixon was the president when we landed on the moon. Okay, John F. Kennedy set the goal of the moon landing. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah, I could understand why they wanted to put an end to the dick measuring contest, because it was with Russia, and it's only been maniacs for the most part. I mean, to be honest, I feel like Putin has really turned that place around. So I gotta say, like, he still seems really scary. But July, 1969 was the first moon, well, the only moon landing. Like I knew it was in 69, but it was just like, so I got confused when people were like, oh yeah, it was JFK, it was president. I was like, I don't know, man. I feel like he already went on that ride in Dallas, in the car ride in Dallas. So, so that's my whole theory about it, is that like whether or not we landed on the moon, they needed to at least make it look like we landed on the moon so they could stop the dick measuring contest with Russia, because it was too much. They were running out of resources and they had to bring it to an end. It needed to be over. And they were just like, you know what? They're not gonna send any nuclear weapons our way if we make a video of us landing on the moon. There was also stories of like they had like a traditional video camera that they set up or whatever, and it got messed up. The like the tape got messed up, and when it went through the Halen belt, is that what it is? The Halen belt? And so they had to recreate it, and that's why it looks like it was fake. They filmed it here on Baffin Island here in Canada. Ooh, okay. So that they had to stage the video. I think that's fine. You know, because here's the thing. They're like, look, hey, taxpayers, we took billions of dollars from you to do this. So we should probably give you something. Eh? And then they did. Are you talking about the Van Allen belt? Is it Van Allen belt? What am I thinking of? I don't know. Maybe it is the Van Allen belt. Why did I think it was called a Halen belt? Hold on. Yeah, nope. It's a Van Allen belt. Wait, why did I think it was Halen? Wait, where did I get that from? I told you I don't know a lot. I don't know much. Well, I said that with a lot of confidence too. Oops. Well, now I have to create a Halen belt, a Van Allen belt. Why did I think it was called? And now I feel extra stupid and I'm like really upset. And I need to end this stream. I'm going to have to delete, I'm going to have to private the stream. Van Allen belt is the name for the firmament that they give for why they cannot pass now. Okay. Yeah, what is this now? Radiation belts, 2 donut-shaped regions of energetic charged particles surrounding Earth that are trapped by its magnetic field. Discovered by James Van Allen. His name is not Halen. What's that? Is something named Halen, or am I just making that up? I'm probably making it up. Thank God there's people here to correct me in the chat. These belts are made up of particles from solar wind and cosmic rays and can be hazard to satellites and astronauts. The belt consists of a high energy. Okay. Electrons and protons. I kind of remember stuff about that. There are 2 main belts, an inner belt. Okay. So, and it was discovered in 1958. Oh, how convenient. You're maybe thinking of Van Halen rock group. No. The thing is, I think what happened was I know that it sounds similar to that, like Van Halen, Van Allen. And I knew that it wasn't Van Halen, but so in my mind, I'm like, it's one of those is not part of the name. So I was like essentially avoiding confusing it with the band name. Because I knew that it wasn't Van Halen. But I went in the opposite direction and I decided that it was the Halen instead of the Van Allen. I don't know. It's the Halen Joel Osment belt. You know what? I'm going to create a belt line. And it's going to be have you have that contact at the Pentagon? Yeah, I got to call them tomorrow. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, our belts see dead people. That's going to be the caption. Oh, it's too much. The Van Halen belt. I knew it wasn't that. But yeah, now we have to, it'll be just a bunch of stupid names of the belt. Monetize your your stupidity. There we go. Here I am about to like make up a fucking word. All right, you guys, I'm going to talk about Britney Spears really quick because I need to point something out. So, I've talked about this before. Britney, people think that she's so crazy and she needs to be back under conservatorship, blah, 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 all because of her dumb little Instagram posts. I have a little something for you to watch right now. What does this look like here?
Content to be with you in the daytime.
Look at her go. Look at her go. Oh, she looks so cute. This looks like exactly like all of her Instagram posts. Right? Like it looks like anytime you ever go to her Instagram account, you can see her dance like this. This looks exactly like, honestly, like I've always said, her Instagram posts are exactly what she's always ever done on stage. She just does it. The camera's at a weird angle and she doesn't have any backup dancers. Look at this. I'm mesmerized by her. This is her now. Oh no, this was like back in her youth. She was a youngin'. But that's the thing is like we supported this and cheered it on back in the day. But now that she's not getting $1 million brand deal, we suddenly have to judge her for it. She was not twirling around with knives. She was twirling around with prop knives. There is a difference. And even if she was twirling around with knives, she's a grown ass adult in her 40s. She can dance the fucking knife if she wants to. I find that to be absolutely insane to be like, oh my God, she's dancing with a knife in her hand. Ugh. Like, yeah, it's not that safe, but like, did she show herself like slitting her throat or her wrists or no? But again, they were prop knives. There's too many people who were like, oh, sound the alarm because her eyeliner is smeared and she doesn't have pants on. Well, you know what? It's interesting because that tour that her dad forced her into when she didn't want to tour anymore, she didn't have pants on that whole time. As soon as she released the Circus album, she stopped wearing pants. It was fine when her father abused her and forced her into it, but now she's choosing not to wear pants, and that's a problem. Like, do we not understand how crazy this is? And I've already gone over how he's an alcoholic and a child abuser and how he forces his two daughters into working in the entertainment industry to earn money for their family because he's too much of a beta bitch and just a piece of crap altogether to work. And he's a grown man having to rely on a preteen girl for money. I can't believe people support that. There are people out there that are like, yeah, no, she needs to give her dad more of her millions because he's a beta bitch. They're supporting low testosterone beta bitch men. And it's embarrassing and disgusting, really. So, yeah, anything Britney wants to dance with is impressive. Dude, she's a good dancer. And you can tell, like, I was watching some, like, clips of her, like, stuff from, like, a little bit more recent, like, from, like, 10 years ago. I know 10 years ago isn't recent, but she hasn't performed in 10 years. You could see that she was over it. Honestly, it started to make me think that the theory of, like, Britney Spears was switched out at some point might be real. because her body seemed so different. Like it was different from even when she did that Give Me More performance that everyone said was terrible. Like even at that point, she still looked like her body looked like Britney Spears' body. And in this one, I was like, her butt seems different. The shape of her waist seems different. Her boobs are different. Like everything seemed so different. And I was like, well, our bodies change a lot when we get older. And like, especially when you're a woman, like there's a dramatic change over the years, but like she had a very distinctive shape and look to her body. Morgan with the $2. I've DM'd you the Van Allen Belts Moon movie clip. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm probably not going to play it. I like to watch stuff before I play them. So that was a whim conversation that I proved I'm kind of dumb. But thank you. But like her body, I mean, there was all started like in 2013 when she got that nose job. And like it seemed like it changed the shape of her mouth even. And it honestly, it looked like she aged a lot. Like it was like one minute she had her like youthful appearance and then something aged her rapidly. Now, granted, I feel like the abuse she endured in the conservatorship also changed her dramatically. But it's just those clips that I was seeing of her performing, like it just looked like that doesn't even look like the girl that we saw in the Instagram posts. Like her body looks so different. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like we've seen so much of her with almost no clothes on because her dad forced her into, the least amount of clothes she could possibly wear, which is weird. Like you're her dad. You should not be wanting that at all. That's very weird. But ow, my body hurts. Oh, sorry, I just got distracted. Okay, who cares? I forgot. Okay. Okay. So what was I talking about? Britney Spears. There's just something seemed so different about the lady that we saw on the stage versus like the person we were seeing on Instagram and the person that we saw in the past. I think that those theories are like very stupid. Like the Avril Lavigne one is so weird to me. Now, granted, Mike Harlow has a whole story about this. Like he met her a couple of times and he was saying that like the first time he met her and the second time he met her, like that was not her. He was like, no, that was not her. I was like, I have so many questions. So, and I believe him. I believe that like, something weird happened there. He was not interacting with the person that he remembered interacting with before. But then again, like the weird Britney Spears being replaced, that theory was started. They said that it happened like she got into a car accident back in like 2001 or something. And it's funny because there was the Stronger video where she was in a car accident in the Stronger video. I think that was it, right? It's like a stormy night and she got into a car accident. Like that's what started this theory. And then the theory about Avril Lavigne being replaced, it already came out that like somebody in Brazil made up the story to prove how easy it is to get people to believe random internet theories, which makes sense because look at what happened with Richard Gere and the hamster. We didn't even have the internet back then. People just believed it. There was there were weird rumors like that all the time that just like people would spread random rumors And then people believed him. So of course it was going to be way easier with the internet to say that Avril Lavigne got replaced. But then isn't it interesting that that comes out? And then we have Mike Harlow, who was like, no, I met her. And the second time I met her, that was not her. We need to have Mike Harlow on to talk about that. What up, Rick? Damn, Courtney, thanks for bringing the hotness. Thank you. I almost didn't stream tonight. Richard Gere will never live that down. I know, man. But then there's like some weird rumors about Tom Cruise having sex with fish. I don't remember that story. It's something really weird. She had interviews with, who was it? Barbara Walters. She looked robotic. Well, it depends. Because there was one with Diane Sawyer that was the most horrendous interview you will ever see in your life. She was actively accusing her of being a bad person, all because Justin Timberlake wrote a song about her. And of course, it comes out later that Justin Timberlake was cheating on her nonstop. Then he got her pregnant and coerced her into an abortion she did not want to have. And finally, he broke up with her because she danced with Wade Robson, who is, by the way, her choreographer. They had dinner together too or something, but she had dinner and was dancing. And that made him upset because he couldn't keep his pee-pee to himself. And she needed to be monogamous, but he didn't. You know what we call that, Justin? Damaged goods. You are damaged goods. Men who need validation through vagina are damaged goods. I said what I said. Do you make your own tie-dye shirts? I do not. My step-grandma did teach me how to tie-dye when I was a little kid, but haven't done it in over 30 years. So I don't know how to do it anymore. But yeah, so there's that. Porchy's here. We were just trash talking Justin Timberlake because Britney Spears is the queen. My back hurts so bad. I need to stand up, but unfortunately, I'm going through this phase right now where the more I move, the more it hurts. Just want to stop by and say, hey, well, hello. Did you know? Never mind. I don't want to repeat that. We were talking about landing on the moon. Wait, Porchy, do you think that landing on the moon was fake or real? Maybe it was Sawyer or Walters. I'm not sure, but Brittany didn't look right. Well, here's the thing. I need you to be more specific. What happened in the interview? He says it was real. Okay, because apparently Buzz Aldrin says that it wasn't real. Spill the tea. What do you mean? You were here when it happened. I was going to admit my dumb moment, but I'm not going to admit it. I don't want to say it. Remember, I told you I have to delete this stream when it's over, so I don't want everyone to know how dumb I am. See, here's the thing. I think that whether it was real or fake, all they were trying to do was end the dick measuring contest. They had to, because they were out of resources. They were out of money, and they had to put an end to it because they had to put an end to it. So no matter what, they had to have something to prove that we landed on the moon, whether we did or not, because they couldn't measure their dicks with Russia anymore. It was over. You are many things, my dear. Dumb is not one of them. Well, I got the name of the Van Allen belt wrong because I knew it wasn't called the Van Halen belt, but forgot what it actually was, and I messed it up. Whoops. I need validation. Wait, is that through Chungus? Chungus, do you want to stand up again? You guys, I lost Penelope. She came out here. Penelope. 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 She came out here earlier, and she left. She was like, Penelope. Hi, come here. Oh my God. She looks so cute. But she looked up at me. She was like, her little ears were back. She was very upset. So I didn't want to pick her up because she was very comfortable and she just wanted to go back to bed. There's no way to prove that we did. Who got film from the camera taking a picture of the blast off from the moon? I don't know. Here's the thing with it. We talked about this a little bit earlier. I think it's fine to question things. It's weird to get like too passionate about it, like with Kim Kardashian going like, just go to TikTok and you'll see all stuff. Like, I think it's good to question it. I think it's fine to question whether or not we landed on the moon. I think it's fine to question what shape the Earth actually is. Because again, we're relying on other people to do this for us, right? And we can't just blindly believe it. Like, no, listen, they showed us the picture, so it's real. You know how many pictures of Pluto I've seen? And they all look different. For the first like 35 years of my life, I thought Pluto was brown. It's not, apparently. But I don't know. I don't know what's real and what isn't. Because I don't have a spaceship. I don't have a spaceship. I don't have satellite cameras. I don't have any of that stuff. So the people who do, I just have to count on them to tell me that this is what's going on. I don't like that. I'm not going to blindly believe you. I'm going to ask questions. And listen, maybe I'll believe your answers, maybe I won't, but I'm still going to ask questions. I think at the end of the day, no matter whether we landed on the moon or not, you guys ran out of money and couldn't continue measuring your dicks with Russia. So you had to do something to tell them that you landed on the moon, whether you did or not. And that's the issue I have, because that was taxpayer money. I was not alive, so I can't say it was my money. It wasn't my parents' money. They weren't earning money yet. They were alive, but they weren't earning money yet. But my grandparents, well, some of them, not all of them were working. Oh, maybe all of them were. No. One of my grandmas was a stay-at-home grandma until she got divorced. Well, no, she's a stay-at-home mom, not a grandma. She wasn't a grandma yet. My grandparents, who cares which ones? My grandparents. Okay? It was their their tax dollars. They were earning the hard-earned money. Okay? And none of them were rich. Okay? It wasn't like they could just afford to go to the moon all the time. All right? They could barely even afford this one. So you're taking a lot from them. And they were just trying to get by. I mean, you had like a mechanic and a freaking musician, for crying out loud. Oh, he was a landscaper and a musician. I mean, landscaper. A mechanic and a landscaper. For crying out loud. You thought like, oh yeah, that's cool. We'll just take their tax dollars. That's fine. So we could just measure our dicks with Russia. That's insane to me. Okay? Unless we can all, as collectively as in America, as a country, can go to the moon together, I say, well, maybe we don't need to be doing all that. Okay, maybe that's a little much, but still. What color is Uranus? Well, you're going to have to look for the back burger pictures for all that. They don't exist. Didn't I show that one picture? The artwork on the wall. Hi, Tutu. Where are they posted? They don't exist. I made that up. I was hoping to see if Russell might still be here. He is not. All right. Let's see here. Is Uranus brown or tan or white? It's blue. Wait, what were we talking about that one night about staining the butthole? What was that? Yep, we were talking about staining the butthole. As long as we have back burgers and tacos, I'm happy. You better see a doctor. Oh, yes, there we go. Asking questions and not blindly accepting things is the way to go. Being wrong is better than being sheep. Exactly. And you know what? Is the Van Allen belt even called the Van Allen belt? Is that really its name? Or is it something else? Maybe I'm not blindly believing that. And that's why I called it something else. Yeah. Bleaching? No, we were talking about something. About Russell staining his butthole different colors. I think it was on Halloween night when I had the blue wig. If it's the G.G. Allen belt, it's brown. Oh, this place is fun. Yeah. Oh, exactly, Michael. Grandpa used to tell me, question everything, including our government. I'm gonna tweak that a little bit and say, especially our government. I saw this clip the other day, and it was like a series of different quotes from different presidents, and it was Ronald Reagan. That was Ronald Reagan, right? No, wait, hold on. I was so confident, and then I realized, like, I'm like, I recognize this face, but I just realized I think no, that's him. Yeah, right? Was Ronald Reagan? Was it Ronald Reagan? Hold on. I feel like it was Ronald Reagan. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Just give me. Shit. I wish I would have saved it now. I'm gonna go with it was Ronald Reagan. All right, it was Ronald Reagan. Had to have been. Yeah, that had to have been him. Okay. Sorry. And then Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, and it was like if we have a problem, our government isn't going to fix it. If we have a problem, our government is the problem. Somebody to that effect. I think that was the Ronald Reagan quote. Shit, never mind. I just realized I forgot the whole thing. Yes, Reagan, 9 most terrifying words. I have a Britney Spears song stuck in my head, and I think it's like, I think it's messing me up. Cause I got you on my radar. Cause I got you on my radar. I don't even know that song. Not even a Britney Spears song that I'm familiar with. Did I not even like this video that I saw? When and where did I see it? Here it is. We're just gonna watch it. Wait, it was Mom Donnie. I thought it was Barack Obama.
Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
Thank you.
We know big government does not have all the answers. We know there's not a program for every problem.
That was one thing with Bill Clinton. He was always talking about big government, and it always freaked me out. Even when I was a little kid, I was like, fuck your big government.
We will prove that there is no problem too large for government to solve and no concern too small for it to care about.
Government.
I think it's really funny also that in the beginning of this stream, I was like, I don't know. Wait, was it even the beginning of the stream or was it, we were talking about this yesterday? I was like, I don't really like to get too much into politics. So I want to be like fun and lighthearted. Now here we are. I'm like, look at this video. These political leaders and the downfall of our country. But it's true. The thing is like, we definitely treat the government as though we work for them and we rely on them to solve all of our problems. And that is not what America was founded on. Like the government is only supposed to be here essentially because like you kind of need a government for a civilized like society, right? Like you have to have laws and you need somebody to enforce them, things of that nature. But like it's gotten out of hand. I get it. There are social programs that some people do need to rely on, but we are way too lax with them, obviously. And it's crazy because like everything varies by states, right? Like you've got like my Guinevere has a doctor who's like, I don't think you have your disability because you're not supposed to you're supposed to grow out of that by adulthood. And I can't use my eyes to see that something is happening here that keeps your body from functioning like an able body. Therefore, I cannot say that you have this disability or whatever, right? Whereas like here, I am like, there's something going on with me. It's a little off, but like my body is pretty capable for the most part. Like I have some back problems and stuff like that. And like my thought processes are not, is that a word? Are not the best. Okay. I'm not smartest, but I could still like work for the most part. And I live in a state where it would be easier, more than likely, to get on disability. Like you see a lot of people who go on, who get disability benefits from the government. And depending on what state they're in, it's either really, really easy or it's really, really difficult. But what was I? Oh no, you see some people that are on disability that like, you're like, what? No, you don't. You don't need that, at least to the extent like that you have it. Like sometimes last few jobs I had, especially, I was like, maybe if I only could work part-time, like if I could get something supplemental, like if I could just work part-time, because this is like really hard on my on me, like in general, to do it 40 hours a week. But like if I just worked 20 and just had something supplemental, like that would have worked for me. I wouldn't want to like stop working altogether. But we don't have those kinds of options. Anyway, that was yesterday. Hold on, it happened again. McGuinevere, it happened again? Because this is not the first time I'm hearing of this. We're going to cut off your medical. That's crazy. We're going to cut off your medical. But they like look at you. They look at you. They look at you and you have like a wheelchair as a backup plan in case you're having a rough day. Hello? Like again, like I have some back issues where like lately, especially the last couple of weeks, like it has been really hard for me to like move properly. Like I have hard times like even just like walking into the kitchen to feed the dogs and stuff. But it's mostly like one of the little random little steps around the house that like that's what like hurts the most. Like I can usually, flat surfaces are usually a little bit better. Like that in itself is like hard enough to function, but I don't need a fucking wheelchair. So I don't know. Like to me, I'm like, again, like it's hard to function the way that I did back in my 20s. I mean, I guess that's the same for anybody in their 40s, but like even then, like I had a lot of struggles and it was really hard for me to like to work full time. And it was really hard for me also to like find better paying jobs for me to support myself without needing assistance and stuff. I did it, but it was fucked up. It was really bad. Just thinking like myself in that position, thinking like I could use something at least supplemental just to help me like get by and help me function a little bit better. And then to think like that, you just use your eyes and be like, okay, so the use of your hands is limited. You're like you need to use crutches and sometimes maybe a wheelchair depending on the situation. But no, you're fine. I don't understand it. Holy fart buckets. I'm getting my missing calf fixed on Tuesday and will be disabled for like 4 months. 4 months. Yikes. Frank, we're not going to be twins anymore. I have a missing calf muscle too. I got them to fix it once they almost cut me off because they logged into their computer wrong. Oh my God. You should do it too. Oh, I would. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. I have about 50 cents to my name. I would love to get some surgery and then not be able to function. Oh, buddy. Anyway. here. I was thinking about signing off a little early tonight, but MA is here, so now I feel like maybe we should stay a little longer. Oh, Viking showed up too. Viking, you are always late. I can't volunteer because that makes me too able-bodied. That's just so crazy. That's just so insane. That's actually something I was thinking about a while ago. I saw a couple people posting about like, it was around the time when everyone, you know, the Dems were like, we can't get rid of illegal immigrants because who's going to pick the blueberries? And then there was like some job posting at some place where it was like, hey, for $11 an hour, you could pick the blueberries. And of course, like Republicans were posting it and being like, if you want to get disability, you should be able to do this job. And I'm like, well, what's the point of getting disability if you're getting paid to do a job? Like, isn't the point of disability is because like your body can't function? And so you need disability because you can't work? Like, I don't get it. But see, to me, that's what disability is mostly for. Because again, like for me, I probably could get approved for disability. I just don't apply because I just don't feel like it's necessary. Like, whatever, I should just. Disability has earnings and work time caps. Yeah, well, and there's that too. Is like there are people who can use disability and use it as a supplemental income, but when you have people who literally their body physically cannot function for even like a full work day, like that's what disability is for. I mean, I don't know. Again, like for me, it's just like I guess maybe I'm used to the whole like endure. So like, yeah, I could probably use some supplemental disability stuff, but like I'd rather just endure and earn my own money and like leave that money for other people who need it more than I do. Yeah, most people on disability aren't really disabled. The only people that I don't care are on disability, and even though they don't need it is or even though it seems like they don't need it are military vets, because there's stuff that'll happen like they can still work full time, but like random things like, oh yeah, I got my toes blown off, or like I got this weird respiratory issue or whatever, and it was a direct result of serving in the military. I'm like, yeah, fucking whatever, dude. Our military owes you indefinitely for serving in the military, so don't really care. But like some random idiot like myself, just like I don't care. I'm technically disabled, but I don't need it. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Once you get on SSDI, you're on it. Interesting. So basically, like, even if I were to be on it and then I earned a bunch for that month or whatever, I don't qualify for it for that month or whatever. I know you're talking about, Courtney. I get SSI, and if I start working, they'll start taking a huge chunk out of my paycheck. I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, working is a good thing. And it's good that it can function as a supplemental income for those who might need it if they're, when they're disabled. You get penalties if you exceed the earning caps. Okay, yeah. Are we getting close to the 200? Oh, we're not anywhere near. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've earned $9 tonight. We're $191 away. Yeah, what are we on Cleve Goal? $191 away. That's okay. I even have another easy button. Easy unbutton. Yes, I want. It's okay if they don't want it. It's okay. Thank you. I'm wearing it's a onesie. As you can see, some of the green parts are blending in with the background. Oh man, it's only 7:41. Vikey, thank you for the $2 unbutton. Yes, we've made it. Is that the one with the back burger flap? No, that one it's a unicorn. It's got a unicorn hood. Chunga, do you want to show your face? She's so cute. Cricket's here. Hey, Cricket. Hi, Doo-Doo. Taco. Her face is like pressed up against the wall. Where? I'm just trying to. You're so beautiful. Everyone wants to see you. I love you. Oh, you're so cute. You're just a cooperative little chunk of mom. I love her. Oh my God. You're going to fall off the desk. Oh, you're so cute. Hold on a second. Hi. Beep. Hello. You're very pretty. Look at her. How much for the belly button? Oh, like $5,000. No one's going to see my belly button until I lose 50 pounds. That's a big no. That's a no from me, dog. Let me see if I can do this without screwing anything up. Whoa! Ugh. Well, that was weird. I don't know why it's insisting. Sorry, guys. Huh. Well. Was that the moon landing? Yeah, definitely difficult. You know, like, hey, everybody, you want to see my hula hoop and my dog tent and all the random, like light stands and my bizarre corner that I haven't figured out yet. Yeah, that was annoying because like I pulled up the software thing, the app, and I clicked on the gimbal that's supposed to like adjust it so I don't have to reach forward. And I clicked on the camera to go this way, and it immediately just started going that way. How many gold a hula hoop? Oh, 0. I don't want to be standing up on camera right now. That's the unfortunately nobody believes me, and it's actually like it makes me actually really sad because like I don't like talking about myself like this, but I feel like I'm forced to all the time, and I want to be able to speak about myself more positively, but I can't because nobody is like listening or understanding to me when I say like I gained almost 50 pounds and I'm really uncomfortable with it. Like, I don't give like a flying fuck if you're not fat. Stop it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm used to being much smaller and I'm not comfortable with being seen at this size. And it doesn't matter what you're comfortable with. What matters is what I'm comfortable with. But it seems that like a lot of people think that like it's more important that what they're comfortable with is what matters, even though they're not like, it's like it doesn't matter. Like that doesn't matter. It's my body and like the way I see myself. It's like, I don't like to be seen in that light. I don't want to be seen like full body. Like the random times when it happens, it like really grosses me out and bothers me a lot. So it is my responsibility though, to get myself back to where I want to be. And you know what, to be honest, I'm feeling hopeful because I gained weight really fast. Like I gained 20 pounds in just like under 2 months, just simply because I wasn't walking the dogs regularly. Like that was the one thing that changed the most out of like all my habits. And so I realized like, okay, I gain weight really fast, but I can lose weight really fast. So I lost about 30 pounds over the last year and have another 20 to go. So I get it. Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's really hard because I feel like I have this conversation a lot. And like some people are just genuinely asking because they don't know because they weren't there when I talked about it before. But sometimes I feel like I get into conversations with people like I'm battling so hard. Like, I don't give a shit if you don't think that I'm fat. I don't care. So it's like, Thank you, AV Tom. Guys, I realize what's going on with Frank feeding or attempting to feed the ladies. He thinks of those he tries to feed as his stray cats. Oh, man. Listen, you don't have to show anything you're not comfortable with. You don't even have to use the walking pad if you don't want to. No, I will be using the shit out of that walking pad. And that's the thing is like, I know that a lot of people do actually listen and understand and are usually like, okay, that's enough. And again, like, I know that like MA probably has never been here whenever I've talked about it before. So like, that's fine. It's just that there's like the select few where I'm like, for the 900th time, please. There are plenty of other women who are more than willing to show more of their body, and you can see that from them. I can understand. I gained up to 300 pounds and have been. You gained 300 pounds? Oh no! I've been trying to get back to my old weight. I've gotten back down to 245. Good job. That's awesome. And see, this people, you know, I know we like to look at fat creators and shame them, But that's the thing, is the reason that we shame them is because they don't recognize that they lost control of their habits and that they can make better habits and improve their life. We encourage those who gain weight, who can recognize that they've gained weight and they're in a situation they need to get out of, and want to change those habits. We love that. And so we do accept what one might call fat people around here. We actually do. But yeah, if you want to come around and fat shame some people, I think we're going to start doing that soon. Because Tess Holiday is a piece of crap. Yoda B. Pimpin is here, our number one news source. How long is it going to be before you have to wear a burqa out in Washington State? Well, you know what? I'm going to have to check in on that, because unfortunately I got so inundated with so much information about Moran Zamdani. I didn't even know. I didn't even check what the Washington State results were for any of the election. Whoops. In the past 5 years-ish, I've lost 300 pounds. That's amazing. Good job, Drew. See, that's the thing. That's what we like to hear around here, is that, you know what? It's okay to get into a spot that causes you to gain a bunch of weight. Shit happens to all of us, and we all have something that we rely on. And I'm one of those. I rely on food. Like, actually, something really hit me hard. I was watching Sloan Bella. Remember when I told you guys about her? And she was saying, there was somebody she was talking about, and she was like, oh, that person isn't sober. And people were like, she was in a live chat, and people were like, what are you talking about? They don't drink anymore, blah, blah. And she was like, no, if you're fat, you're not sober, because you're still hooked on something to get like those neurotransmitters going in your brain. And I was like, oh my God. And I talk about this all the time. Like, I love it when I eat something and my brain goes, woo. I love it when I drink something and my brain goes, woo. I do. I'm addicted to it. So like, I know that I'm not sober. And you know what? The thing is like, I don't think that there's anything wrong with getting into a situation that makes you feel like you have to rely on something in that moment, whether it's like, you know, I feel so much better just being lazy and eating a bunch of food, or I feel like, you know, I feel better when I'm drinking or whatever. It's being able to face it and find whatever help you need, whether sometimes it's just to like change some of your habits. For some people, it is to see a doctor or go to rehab or whatever. And like being able to recognize the bad habits, like even like drug addicts. It's like, yeah, I don't like the drug addicts that choose shitty lifestyles, that like break into their family members' houses and steal shit from them just so they can get another hit. Like, I don't like those ones. But the ones who, you know, maybe they drained their bank account and they're hitting a really rough time and they're like, fuck, I gotta get out of this. And then they do. Love it. That's great. Well, that's great. There's also people who love to partake in substances and they function just fine. Party favors are a good time. Sometimes having a fun little binge is okay. Whatever that binge may be. I gained my weight from food, beer, and inactivity. Yep. And that's almost exactly where I'm at. Like my eating habits have changed quite a bit. I'm getting really cold from this. But even, did you guys hear about Tish Hyman? She was the one, there was a guy that lost 296 pounds who had his friends all text him fat fuck every day, posted in his court. You want us to try that? No, I don't know about that. You want to be pimping with the 199. Courtney, you are a drug that we just can't quit. Well, you know what? Hopefully I am a good drug that doesn't lead you down a bad path. But yeah, Tish Hyman, she was recently very viral for getting into a dude's face. Who this person, I guess this person has been on cross-sex hormones since February and is saying that they're a trans woman now. This is the thing with this though, with the whole interaction. So Tish Hyman lost her gym membership. The thing that I learned about this though was that this is not the first time they've had interactions with each other. She has switched gyms before, I guess, because she's had interactions with him invading women's spaces in other gyms. And I guess he would get kicked out of those gyms or whatever. I don't really know like the full backstory because I haven't watched those interviews yet. But something that came out that I thought was really incredibly impressive was she said that she was 250 pounds as recently as 2023. And you see the video of her in the gym where she's screaming. She's like, I lost my gym membership because there was a man in the locker room. And she was like, she was going crazy. And her abs were so strong. And all I could think was like, oh my God, it only took her 2 years. That's not a long time to go from being 250 pounds to being just like ripped and in shape. And it was really inspiring to me. I just thought, you know what? It really is not, it's not, it really is just, it's a lifestyle. It seems, Hyman, isn't that what woman loses when you have sex for the first time? Yeah, you know what? You have a point. But it's a commitment. Everything that you do is a commitment. So if you are choosing to commit to your bad habits, you're going to see the results of those bad habits over time. If you are going to commit to good habits, you're going to see the results of the good habits over time. And I love that, like, this just completely derailed all because MA asked about hula hooping. 2 years would take a lot of effort to make that kind of change. Yeah. Well, and that's why I don't really think that I'm going to end up getting abs in 2 years. But Courtney, I was 275 pounds, 280, but now I'm between 208, 213. That's amazing. Yeah, it's just all about like, 'cause I lost 50 pounds back in freaking 2020. And it wasn't until like early 2023 that I started gaining some of the weight back. And I was like, oh. And so I lost a little bit more weight. But then it was just like December of last year, I started, like, I got like this weird migraine that like had me bedridden for like a couple weeks. And then I got out of it and it was like, I swear it like messed my brain up somehow. Like it's been like so hard to function. So I have to I have to get out of it. I have like cleaning and organizing to do around my house. I have exercising to do. I have doggies to walk. Hi. I used to be close to 400 pounds. I'm down to 220. That's amazing. See, I love that. I love that this is the group of people that like, yeah, we all used to be fat and now we're working on ourselves and we want to fat shame all the other people that want to be fat, that want to still be fat. Ma'am, I'm trying to sit you back down. Okay, did you see that? It wasn't just me, right? Like she was resisting. You want? Oh, I was never fat. Well, you're among a lot of people that used to be fat and are wanting to be skinny and are we want to fat shame fat creators. I'm only kind of fat now. I used to be fatter. Russell's back. You ran out of Adderall. That's what happened. Well, I need to get more Adderall. Do you understand? Do you understand? One thing when I was taking Adderall on a regular basis, I didn't feel like eating until later in the day. And so I was like accidentally intermittent fasting. And I just have the hardest time trying to intermittent fast. I'm getting better at it though. I'm getting way better at it though. I used to eat the second I woke up at like 6 a.m. And now I don't eat until like 10. I'm trying to push it back to like noon. I have dog hair on my face. When my dad died and we were looking through family photos, my little brother busted out laughing and yelled, "Oh my God, you were really fat." And we laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh no. Oh no. I'm 185, fattest I've ever been. Hey, that's pretty good. 185 is pretty good. Ooh, yeah, I'm on TRT. That helped a lot with energy and drive. Oh, I bet. Yeah, TRT, like depending, like once you hit like for men, for a lot of men, and usually when they hit like their mid-ish 30s, testosterone can help a lot with energy levels. That's what speed does. Well, I need it. Get a new doctor to give you Adderall if you want it. Oh no, the doctor part isn't the problem. It's the money part. I'm 46. That makes sense then, yeah. I feel like it seems to be really I've noticed a pattern with a lot of men once they hit like their mid to late 30s is usually when it starts to kick in. A lot of them tend to wait a little while until like their 40s, but it seems like they realize more and more that like, oh, my testosterone levels were definitely going down. Do you have insurance, sir? Absolutely no. I don't have insurance. Actually, you know what? I just realized something. I think I qualify for like the free insurance that will give me all of this for free. Whoops. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what Adderall is used for, but Yoda be pimpin'. You're like the smartest person here. Adderall is for ADHD medication. You need to learn to cook meth. Then you'll just have to worry about skin and dental problems. Skin and dental problems. Do you understand that every day when I look at myself in the mirror, I actually thank the Lord above that I've been lucky enough to have nice skin and nice teeth. I mean, I would say decent teeth. Obviously, like I have some crooked ones and stuff like that, but like they're not yellow and crusty. I don't have any weird dental conditions that make it look like I don't brush my teeth. Like I could not brush my teeth and my teeth would be fine. I have all of my teeth. I got my wisdom teeth removed a few years ago, but other than that, I have all of my teeth still. Like I have like, and like I really don't need to be wearing makeup. I just do it because I'm used to it, but like there's really no need. I have very nice skin. I'm just a little wrinkly in the forehead because I'm old, but so no, I'm not going to do something that's going to cause like the two things that I actually don't have problems with to have problems. I have to preserve my contact lenses because I have vision problems. My nose is crooked. I need to get a nose job because I can't breathe out of one of my nostrils. But I thankfully at least have some pretty decent skin and some decent teeth. I don't want to ruin those. I'm considering trying the Primal Queen beef organ pills, but money, especially if it doesn't work. Oh, I've seen some ads for that. It's really funny to me. I don't know. Like there's a part of me that's like, ooh, isn't it like the uterus? Yeah, I have a deviated septum. Yeah, and to be honest, I genuinely think that it like really messes with my sleep and stuff. And if I could just get it corrected, I'd probably be sleeping like a baby. Morgan, that's illegal. Did you hear? I heard something about the Vyvanse was recalled. If you make over $13,000 a year, you qualify over or under. You qualify for all the Obamacare subsidies and can get insurance very cheap. If you make less than that, you can get Washington's version of Medicaid. Yeah, I need to look into that. Courtney Street is turning into Silk Road. We don't want to end up like Ross Ulbricht. Yeah, it probably does. I can't really breathe through my right nostril. I wake myself up snoring quite often. I actually have woken myself up breathing really weird in my sleep. There's one night I kept waking up going like this. And I would wake up and I'd go, hey, stop breathing like that. Like I would tell myself to stop breathing like that. And then I'd fall back to sleep and then another thing a P.O. box would provide, not just pumpkin spice tampons. Which of the dogs is the Dread Pirate Roberts? I don't know. Do you have sleep apnea? I've never been tested for it. Do you have sleep apnea? I haven't been tested for it, but I snore a lot. I wake myself up snoring like often. So my guess is probably, yeah. My brother actually was dating this girl. She was a dental assistant. And she was saying that there's something with the back of your mouth where the uvula is, like it's, if there's something about it that's like if it's too small. She said that like mine was too small, which meant that like I have sleep apnea. Another song we have in common. What's with that typo, Frank? Maybe a song. Oh man, you might need a CPAP machine. I mean, maybe, but I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, sorry everybody, I should have muted the mic, but it was just. You're so cute. I'm so distracted. I need Adderall really bad. I'm clearly like way too distracted. Look at this doggy. Look at this one. She's so cute. Wouldn't it be cute if she just wanted to sit like this? I love you. You're so cute. We need Adderall, Courtney, so we can decide which one should stay. Yes. What? I'm too retarded for my CPAP machine. You know what? That's the thing is like, I am clearly missing some brain cells. I don't know if I should have a CPAP machine. Honestly, all joking aside, you're going to have to get a job. I hear ICE is hiring. Should I work for ICE? I have to do something. What was that? Did you hear something? I wish she would sit like this the whole time. Wouldn't that be so cute? Should I get her a shot collar to make her do that? No, I want you to be happy. I have to sneeze again. You're going to run away. We need to experience you on Adderall so we can compare your non-Adderall self. Oh, I had Adderall in the earlier days of streaming. I've like taken Adderall like off and on in the earlier days. I just completely ran out like 3 months, 4 months. Oh no. Back in what, May? I think I refilled it for the last time, I think in like April, and I was taking it off and on. Get 5 baby daddies and you can get all the free shit. I mean, your eggs are going to go to waste. You think that I should have 5 to 10 children? Please understand, I'm prone to twins. There's very possible that they could all be twins. Listen, I have enough going on with the dogs. Sell your eggs. I can't. I've been too old for that for a long time. You know what's really funny? Every once in a while I would look up like what it means, what you do to sell your eggs or whatever. Every time I looked it up, it would be like, you can't be any older than 31, but I was 32. And I look it up again a couple years later and be like, you can't be any older than 33, but I was 34. You can't be any older than 35. I was 36. I'm like, this is weird. Because when I was 31, said I was too old. And now you're saying that I wasn't too old. But I am. Your mom's a twin. My mom's a twin. And I am a twin. Yeah. Yep. My great grandma had multiple sets of twins, as siblings, and she was prone to having. She was bound to have twins. However, she had the one kid and then didn't have any more kids. So we didn't get to see that come to fruition. I have ADHD, sleep apnea, and obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh my God. We can see that you have twins. Oh my God, with twins, you have an extra one to sell. Plus, like I've been diagnosed with ADHD, which makes me like a worse candidate. I don't think I was ever like a good candidate because like they ask you the questions like, do you have a college degree? Does anybody else in your family have a college degree? Like to that, I'm like, well, no. Like there's all sorts of questions where I was like, oh, no one's gonna want my eggs. Is your brother or your sister your twin? My sister. Chungus was the firstborn and took all of Cricket's nutrients in Courtney's womb. Yeah. Are you guys my twin babies? You and Cricket? Can you operate a TV? Is also one of the tough questions. Have you seen more than 8 movies? Okay, I was able to operate a TV back in the 90s, but they started making them weirder and weirder over the years. And it's just not worth my time to try and figure it out, okay? I learned it the one time, could have kept it that way, but you didn't. So why am I going to be using your newfangled fancy technology, okay? If you're just going to keep changing it on me, I don't understand it. You should have kept it the way it was so that I can figure it out. Want to play video games? You plug in the color coordinated plugs, right? Remember the white and the red and the yellow, and then you change it to channel 3. Can't do that anymore. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just don't play video games. Oh, you want to watch a movie on a streaming service? Yeah, sure. Don't know how I can't just plug in the cords and then change it to channel 3. If I could just plug in the cords and change it to channel 3, it would be fine, but no. That's very simple. I don't know why it has to be so much more complicated. A sign of ADHD is not being able to get the medication if they ever stop, which is not supposed to happen ever. I think I may have a boob obsession. Is that a condition? It might be. Have you talked to a doctor? Can you open a childproof cap? Maybe. I don't really know. Cricket's medication might be childproof, but I don't know. Oh, that's right. Remind me, you guys, I have to call Walgreens in the morning. You need a rich man. Well, yeah. Lauren Sanchez took the only one that I knew of that's in Seattle, that's located in Seattle, kind of. And I'm not going anywhere near Bill Gates. You know what I want to know? These people that like worship the college graduates, you know, you have to go to college and you get your liberal arts degree so you can become a barista, those folk. Why do they worship Bill Gates so much? Like, why do they listen to everything that he has to say? He's a college dropout. There have to be some rich hot dudes in Seattle. I mean, there's a lot of them, to be honest. You go out to Madrona, those people that live out on like Lake Washington. What's the city? Medina. Whew. Like, you think that like the Redmond and the Bellevue people are rich? Hi, that was really cute. They got they got nothing on the Medinas. Woo! I don't know. I'm too poor to even go there though. There's a dog. Look at her. She's so I don't know. The thing is that so Penelope goes into attack mode and aggressively kisses. Like Chongus is being very assertive, but she's not. She's still being very gentle. Penelope does it in like a serial killer manner, but it's because she wants something out of you. I don't know what it is that makes Chungus want to do this. Like Cricket doesn't do this kind of crap at all. She'll bite me when she wants me to let her out to go potty, but she doesn't do this. What is this, Choo Choo? Why do you do that? It's so cute. One kiss on the face. Thank you. If Courtney took the meds, you would see her subscribers go through the roof until she was like not even seeing us. Have you had any snacks recently? I had a bowl of spicy noodles at like 4:00. That's the thing. So it's 8:00 right now. If I end the stream, I'm probably going to want to eat one more thing before I go to bed. So that means that I should probably not eat again until like noon or 1 p.m. tomorrow. But I'm going to get hungry before then. That's why I need the Adderall. It's 9, not here. And it's not. I'm talking about what time it is for me. So anyway, Courtney, did you have one of those TVs with the wooden panel and the dial tones? No, I just had like the fatback Sylvania that you put on a TV stand. Sylvania. You have SodaStream, right? I used to trick myself into feeling full from the carbonation. I do have a SodaStream. The thing is like it doesn't matter if I'm full though. When it comes to like sometimes I'll eat just because I'm like, there's food. I should probably eat it. It's not good. Hi, you're so cute. You're such a sweet girl. I love you. Can you show them your face? If I put you here. Beep. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get her to show her face. Oh, the baby dog. The Sylvania TV. Yeah. What is it called? Sylvania? Sylvania? Yeah. Eating because you're bored is a hard habit to break. Well, and I realized just recently that like I have some weird trauma from like food scarcity that like I have to eat when food is around because I'm afraid that I'm not going to have food anymore. And so like this week it was like really hard because I had a bunch of food and like I've since gone through it. And so there's really not like a lot to eat. And like I'm fine now. I'm like, okay, there's not really a lot to eat. I should probably go to the store, but like whatever. I don't really know. And it's like not a big deal, but like when there's a bunch of food in the house, it's just like I don't know what my problem is. I'm just like, oh my God, I have to eat it all because we have food now. We have food. I have to eat it. I have to eat the food because it's really bad. Bill Gates is a murderer. What did he do that caused murder? I feel like I know something about this, but I don't really remember. In fact, he's one of the people that goes to Bohemian Grove. Well, I mean, we knew that. He's like, that's like, he's one of the elites. If you decided to change sexes, it would be Transylvania. So, my cat had that same problem, Courtney. I am a cat. I'm dreading Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners coming up because it's going to be so tempting to overeat. Well, here's the thing. I think that it is, it's fine. When it comes to like holidays and stuff, Thanksgiving is the worst, like, because it really is just a holiday about eating. And I just say, like, okay, you're probably going to have like 2 to 3 days of like some wild. I remember one time on Thanksgiving, I ate so much that the next day, it didn't matter how much I ate. I just felt starving all day. It was so bad. And so you might have like the little food hangover like that for like a day or two. The thing is, like, that's all right. It's all right. November and December aren't meant to be, you're not meant to be your skinniest. What's important is that, come January, that's when we really, get back into our good habits. It's okay that there's going to be like 2 to 3 days, maybe even a full week where you're just not doing the greatest. Remember though, you're not, you can get back into like better habits of like being a little bit more active and not eating so much right away, right? Like Thanksgiving, yeah, okay, let it be a bit of a free for all or whatever. But the next day, you can get up and go for a run. You can lift some weights the next day. You can still eat some turkey and mashed potatoes and stuff and just have like a slightly smaller portion. And you can do that for all the rest of the days until you get back into a little bit even more better, way more better habits. More better habits. So I say give yourself some grace. Be patient with yourself. It's okay. You're not going to be a supermodel if you avoid Thanksgiving or Christmas, and you're not going to be a big giant beast if you participate in Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know what I mean? I like Thanksgiving because everybody falls asleep afterwards, and I don't feel so alone in that. It's true. I remember, like, at my grandparents' house, we would do that every Thanksgiving and Easter. We would just gorge and gorge and gorge, and then we all fell asleep like in the living room, like on the floor. Like you couldn't walk through the living room anymore because everybody was just passed out. In the middle of the living room, there's too many of us. I'm not going to be a supermodel. This is bullshit. I have up. Well, you're not going to be a supermodel if you skip Thanksgiving and Christmas, is what I'm saying. But you're also not going to be an obese beast. Okay, you're not going to be a bear. You're not going to be Tess Holiday. There we go. That's a better one. You're not going to be Giselle if you skip Thanksgiving or Christmas, but you're not going to be Tess Holiday if you participate in it. Just maintain your good habits throughout the holidays, and you can skip the best of the best habits on Thanksgiving and on Christmas. And then you just got to ease your way back into having good habits again. When everybody falls asleep, like Thanksgiving, that way you can search their pockets. You guys, speaking of Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving, Wednesday, November 26th, I'm going to be hanging out with Paul from Sibling Revelry and Divinity. She has a Rumble channel. She does court trials. Ooh, I haven't watched them yet. But they have a show called Soundtrack of Your Life on Rumble. And I'm going to essentially be picking out songs that describe different parts of my life. And that is on November 26th. And I will give you guys more information the closer we get to it. But just thought I'd let you know. I have homework to do. Oh, jokes on Yoda. All my pockets ever have are candy wrappers. Oh, Tess is an anorexic supermodel, actually. My God. Bleh. Easy. The full soundtrack is Crossbone River and LFO. I thought what I would do is I would just pick Bop 10 times. I've only picked a couple of songs so far. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 songs picked out. So I need a few more. What song represents us? I don't know yet. I actually haven't gone past I have a song picked. The most recent era of my life. I have a song picked for after Boots died. Actually, you know what song represents us? Because there was one song that I picked that's about having ADHD, and I was like, okay, that'll be like a blanket song, but maybe I'll just pick that for the chat. WAP is definitely not part of it. I'm an Asshole by Dennis Leary. I vote for a Spice Girl song. Well, I mean, I'm gonna do the homework by myself. Because remember, I mean, it is about like my whole life. But if I currently don't have any good habits, well, that's fine too. Pound Town by Sexy Red. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you know, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. That's a lyric that really resonates with me. Okay, this is a little weird. By the Crash Test Dummies. That song is Pony by Genuine. Yes. I think about that song as it encompasses my whole life. It's okay. A Crossbone River song would actually be kind of funny to play, though. I might write that down. Because, okay, hold on. I think what I'm going to do is. Nope, that's not how you spell that. Okay. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 songs, so probably pick out like 4 more. Ugh. Last song should be Goodbye. Well, Frank, what is happening? Stroke. It's always like the words that end in ng though that are really like oh, Erica Snossery, what up? Erica, I didn't even think about that. I should probably put that on there. Should I put a Charles Manson song on there? I'll just do this for fun. We'll workshop that one, but oh my God. If you do that too much, you're gonna have hairy palms. Other stroke. Everyone has a Metallica song they identify with. I am not everyone. I'm not like a Metallica fan. Like the songs are supposed to be like reminiscent of like memories from like throughout your life, and like there's not a single Metallica song that I think of that's like this fully like embodies like that moment in my life. Like I remember when I heard Enter Sandman when I was a kid, but it doesn't really like Like I would say a song, oh, what's that song called? A song that would be like a better representative of like my childhood would be like that Faith No More song. What is it? Yeah, want it all, but you can't have it. That song. Like that would be one that I would probably pick. Or maybe what's it called? Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Like that reminds me a lot of my childhood. But like, I don't know. But there's also this song. It's the worst song on the planet. It's the most terrible song that you'll ever hear, ever. It's called Blood and Milk. And it's like one of those songs from way back in the day, like when my grandpa was a kid, I think. Where like it's just like a random like a banjo or an acoustic guitar or whatever, and the guy is just like talking over, like instead of singing, well, I was driving down the road, and then he like it's this whole story about like a car accident with a milkman and everybody died. Family of 4, there was no more. Blood and milk, milk and blood. And I hated that song when I was a kid. That might be a song, actually. I hate it. I hated that song. More than anything. I hated that song so much. My sister thought it was so funny. And so my dad would let us listen to it in the car. And I would throw so many tantrums. I hated that song so much. And the fire starter. That could be a song. Like that could represent like the moments leading up to when I decided to start streaming. There's still clips of that in the outro video. I see your blood and milk and raise you patches. I have not heard that song, but is it like that? I don't know what this means. Down by the old pub instead. What do you mean? Down to the old pub? I don't know what that means. Is that a song? Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Yeah, that's not going to make the cut. But yeah, isn't that weird? Dolly Parton really didn't have that much of an impact on my youth. I would say the closest would be Whitney Houston's version of I Will Always Love You. That was a song that really made me feel like I wanted to sing. That was like, check out that song. It's an Irish song about menstruation. Oh my God. Here's I have a wedgie. You should pick a Van Allen song now. Dang it. We never should have talked about going to the moon. This is the problem. When I start talking about stuff and trying to sound smart, I turn around and sound very dumb because I mix it all up. What's that though? Well, you should pick Merry Christmas from the Family by James Earl Keen. I've never heard that song though. It's songs about my life. I am really hungry right now. What's it not on your is it not on your menstruation playlist? Oddly enough, no. That is not on my menstruation playlist. In fact, it never crossed my mind to make a menstruation playlist. I mean, I would say probably the first song on my menstruation playlist, if I had one, would be like Bitch by Meredith Brooks, right? Probably like a bunch of lesbian songs. What are lesbian songs, you ask? Anything performed by an artist that performed at the Lilith Fair. That's a lesbian song. I don't make the rules. Okay. Who went to Lilith Fair? Probably, I'm going to guess because I don't really know off the top of my head. We're going to have to look this up. But my guess is Sarah McLachlan, Jewel, the Cranberries, 4 Non-Blondes. I Kissed a Girl, the old version from 1995. Yeah. That was that. I Kissed a Girl. This wedgie is hurting my butt. Oh, Tattoo. They didn't perform at Lilith Fair, but they're definitely on the lesbian song list. I have to get it out. Oh my God. I think my soul just left my butthole. Ah! We don't want that on a live stream. Nope. What else would be a lesbian song? Is that where I was hanging out? I tell you, it. Woo! Yeah, when you gain a lot of weight, and you don't buy underwear to match your weight, you just keep wearing the ones from your small days. You get wedgies like you've never known before in your life. That's like a major reason why I need to lose weight. Don't injure your back, Burger. It was all like right in the butthole. That shouldn't be. I don't need to be telling anybody any of this. This should not be on a live stream. I need to delete this whole stream. Poison Girl by Him is most likely my song, but I have way too much. I was dancing in a lesbian bar. Is that a lesbian playlist? Your soul just likes back burger too. Have you ever heard the song There's a Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road? No, I haven't. But is it like one of those songs? Has anyone here heard Alice's Restaurant? It's a really bad song, and I don't know why it's so popular as like a Thanksgiving song. I don't like it. But that's kind of the same style as that Blood and Milk song. It's a long, stupid song. It's so bizarre. There's like radio stations that play it like every Thanksgiving at noon. And I don't understand. I've never heard it in its entirety because it's like 7 hours long or something crazy. They made Alice's Restaurant into a movie as well. They did. Some dingbat covered it last year at the open mic I go to, and everyone in the crowd seemed pissed. Well, yeah, I mean, like that song is way too long. How long is that song? It's like half an hour or something crazy. It's like really, really long. And it's not good. It's not good. Right? Like how long is that one song? Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Isn't that like 13 minutes or something crazy? Like it's a too long of a song. That song is at least good. You know what I mean? Like that song is at least like you can sing along to it and it's like fun. Alice's Restaurant, you just have to like sit there and like listen to it. There's nothing like you get anything you want at Courtney's Restaurant, even a bad attitude. But that's what the Blood and Milk song is like, where it's just like there's some music and then some guy is just like talking, like just telling a story. And back to what was the song that was mentioned? Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road. Is that what that sounds like? Is that one of one of those? You get roller skated in Buffalo Herd. Is that part of the words to Alice's Restaurant? I'm glad I'm not alone in this because like my aunt, wait, what? One time a different guy turned Folsom Prison Blues, a 2-minute, 42-second song into a 7-minute song, and they had 3 guitars on at the same time. And then the asshat that wanted to play it fell off the stage and got banned from coming back. Jeez. Oh man. Yeah, for the longest time, my aunt, she probably still does this, but on Thanksgiving, she wouldn't leave the house until she listened to Alice's Restaurant. And like she'd be like, okay, it's on and we have to get ready to go. And so she would like run out to the car and like turn it on in the car to make sure that we were listening to it on the way to whoever's house we'd be going to. It was like, it's just, I don't understand the importance of that song. It's just not good. Like, I get there's like a tradition there, right? Like, so, okay, whatever, like stream it on Spotify or buy the album or whatever. But like, you know, it's not the same as, oh, got to change it to such and such radio station. They're going to play it at noon and I want to listen to it. You know what I mean? But it's just like, you have that tradition though, like with your mom. So I don't know. You should do that with your mom or something. I don't think she actually likes the song. I think it's just something that she enjoys as a tradition. But I remember one time when my cousin's boyfriend mentioned like, that song sucks. I was like, thank God. Cause I thought we all just like had to like it. But I think she might be the only one who really has child abuse. It's like, listen, I just want to go see my grandma and eat some snacks before we have our weirdly timed dinner. Isn't it weird too on Thanksgiving? Like, it's tradition to not eat until like 4 p.m. and you have dinner at 4 p.m. Hi, sweet girl. You want to say hi? She hasn't said hi this whole time. She's just been hanging out here. That's like grandma got run over by a reindeer. I forgot about that song. That's another one. I mean, that one's still kind of cute and it's not 100 million minutes long. So, you know, I can get behind it. I can get behind grandma got run over by the reindeer. But that's one of those too. It's like, just play it on Spotify. Don't wait for the radio to play it for you. I'm old. I have dinner at 4 p.m. I'm not going to lie. I've been trying to like not eat past like 4 or 5 p.m. But then if I stream from 6 to 9, I get hungry by 9. Can't eat before 4. That's the thing that I find to be really strange is like you can't eat before 4 and then you can only eat at 4. But like I'm going to eat before 4. Like a lot of times I'll bring other food that I can eat throughout the day that I can snack on cuz it's too much. We usually have holiday meals around 3. It's still a weird time. Why can't I eat before that? Hi, Adam. No, we're not live. I'm not live anymore. Heard something. I think I'm going to go though. I am like getting really hungry. And all I've eaten today is spicy noodles. And I don't know what else I'm going to eat because I don't have any other food. And it's too dark outside to order anything. It's not so, hey, it was cool seeing you. Yeah, it's cool seeing you over here. Now you know where to find me. Oh, missed you on Simcast. Well, I'll try to catch you around. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Adam. You made her end the stream. I have been streaming for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm very hungry. I have this really cute little loaf of bread. Look at this one. Hi. Oh, your little tail. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you. You're such a sweet girl. Don't eat the bread loaf. No, I can't eat that one. She's my little sausage roll. You're cute. Toast the bread and put some melted butter on it. No, here's the thing. I don't have any bread. I have popcorn. Maybe I mean popcorn usually gives me a migraine. You I just wanted you to say hi. I love you. Oh, 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 you're so sweet. Man, earlier they were all attacking my face with kisses. I almost died. It was beautiful. It was the most glorious moment of my life. Man, look how cute she is. She's so cute. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to find something to eat. Migraine, are you popping it first? Yes, I'm popping it first. Popcorn just, it's not like, it doesn't like me very much. But so for some reason I have it anyway. I'll randomly get cravings for it. I'm like, well, we'll just endure, you know. Don't worry about getting up, honey. Of course, the only loaf I have is the one I pitched off earlier. Yeah, it happens to me too. I don't get it. I love popcorn. Yeah, and it's just like, okay, well, so tomorrow's gonna be garbage, and I really want to clip one of my streams really bad, and then I want to do some prep for Saturday's stream and stuff. And so, like, I don't know if a migraine is gonna really work. I don't know if I need to put myself through that, but I don't know. I'll rummage through. I have a can of beans. Maybe I'll just have some beans. Should probably go to the grocery store. All right. Well, I'm going to go. And I'll figure it out. And then members, I will see you on Saturday. We're going to have a little bit of structure going on. Courtney, I'm out of work too. Hit me up. We'll hang out. I don't think we're close enough to each other. I don't think we have enough money to like fly or get gas or anything, you know? Yes. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah. I'm going to rummage through my cupboards. Oh, hi, honey. Yeah. Cricket needs to go pee. So I want to do all that. I don't need to give you guys a breakdown of everything I'm doing. So I'll be back later or whatever. In the meantime, remember, nobody likes doing trust falls alone. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh, no.
To an end, stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories shared, hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Walking out into daylight, city's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, grace, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold on nights to you. Holy goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again.